Doormat delivery on a Sunday evening with a quest to fulfill. It is 5 p.m. The quest gives bonuses for every 2 trips done. For the first 2 trips, you get $2. The next 2 trips is $4. The next 2 trips, which makes 6 total, is $6. And then comes the big bonus. The final 2 trips for a total of 8 trips will be $12. Total is 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 12 is $24. This is a pretty good challenge bonus wise. The probably most difficult part of it is that I have 3 hours until 7:59. It is already 5:02 or so. So just under 3 hours. I believe it should be able to be done. If it gets some double orders, then I'll have good luck on it. It just kind of depends. Sunday night could be slow. Right after about 5 or 6 minutes of decline, because they were going in areas I didn't want to go or they were not good money-wise, finally got one that's okay, at least a fairly short distance, 3 or 4 miles, I think, for $6 or $7. Forgot to get a screenshot of that one, but that's all right. Heading to Chipotle now to pick this one up and get these orders started. Chipotle looks pretty busy here tonight. Pulled into Chipotle and parking lot was pretty busy. People coming in and out, so there was a wait. But I got the order and now I'm headed to the drop-off. It is 0.9 miles away, 4 minutes it says. And I already had a second order pop up to grab after this one, grabbing from McDonald's and delivering a couple of miles away, maybe even closer than that by the time I get to McDonald's. Less than a half mile from this McDonald's, and I've got the yellow and red traffic colors on the map. Green light ahead, but I'm guessing that it's probably pretty slow between here and there. Should be able to get there in about a minute. I picked up the McDonald's order and it was the lightest bag I've ever picked up. I was questioning if there was anything in the bag, and then I looked at the items that are supposed to be being picked up, and it was apple slices. Only apple slices. Somebody ordered apple slices on Uber Eats. Not even sure what they would be paying for apple slices. But I'm just thinking, wouldn't it make more sense to go get an apple and slice it up? Had to be cheaper. But I'm going to deliver these apple slices from McDonald's because that will get me order number 2 of 8. It is now 5:48. This is 2 orders in the first hour, or slightly under. Not a good pace when you're trying to get 8 done in 3 hours. But hopefully it will pick up when I get a couple of doubles. Don't forget the apple slices. All right, the guy came out and met me. I just noticed too that there was a note from the customer that says, "Enjoy an apple." Really not sure exactly what that meant. But I handed it to him and said, "Enjoy your apple slices," and he kind of laughed and said thank you. Now I'm posted up near Wendy's and Taco Bell. 5:56, and I've been doing the decline thing again for a couple of minutes, hoping for something good. There was several things not great, so I'm hoping for something better, or I may start taking orders that are more like $1 per mile or so, just so I can get this through and get that $24 bonus. I do have the $2 bonus so far for the first 2 orders. Ooh, $29 for 18 miles, and that just puts me so far out there. I mean, that's not a bad offer, but I just can't see myself being 18 miles away from town. Okay, I'm also really close to Walmart here, and I just got a offer to pick up something there, which I'm usually never too fond of, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good dollars to mile ratio, something like $14 for 4 miles. So I'm going to try to do it. But to add to the fun of the evening, it is starting to rain. Okay, Walmart guy got out pretty quick. I'm loving this. You kind of see him in the back there. Large bags of deer corn, 7 to be exact, and they each weigh 50 pounds. I helped the guy load them in, scanned them pretty quick, and now I'm on my way to the drop-off. It's to a house. Surely I can hopefully back up pretty close to the drop-off of this. Seven bags of deer corn. They must have some hungry deer. Okay, getting close to dropping off 350 pounds of deer corn. It is now 6:14. This one will be done here hopefully in 5-6 minutes or so. I did already accept another order that was not too far away from here, so hopefully that'll get me a couple more orders in less than an hour and be able to keep this quest moving a little bit faster. The app said 7 packages, and to scan 7 packages, which you only have to scan 1, but the app said scan 7 packages, but it was actually 10. Yes, 10 times 50 is 500 pounds of deer corn. I think my car was a little squished riding low in the back. Now I'm off to another pickup, less than 2 miles away, 4 minutes. Thanks. As you can see, the rain is picking up some, and I've got 3 miles to go. Okay, 4 minutes to the pickup. The first pickup. Let's see what the second pickup. First pickup is Bojangles. Second pickup is Chinese restaurant, just a little bit down the street from that. And 2 drop-offs. Hopefully I can get this done by 7 or just a little bit after. That will be 6 of the 8 orders. Bojangles picked up. 6:43. Heading to the Chinese place, half a mile away, less than half a mile away. 1 minute. Okay, we're now at 6:46, 2.3 miles to go to the first drop-off, leaving the Chinese at drop-off number 1, and then the Bojangles after that. It's going to be a little tight to have both of these done before 7, but could be pretty close to it, and then have a good part of an hour to be able to get 2 more orders. Okay, that was another 3rd floor apartment. Yay, so I took that up all the way, delivered. 6:54 p.m. now. It says I'm 8 minutes away from this second of these two, 2.9 miles. Probably going to be a little after 7 we're looking at now. That's okay. Windy. Okay, this quest is going decent. Just did orders 5 and 6. Should have a bonus of $6 on that. And while I was dropping that off, I got another offer that's a double. 12, actually a little less than $12 for about 8.5 miles. Again, I'm not necessarily accepting the best dollars per mile offers tonight, but these two should easily be done within the hour, and I'll get that $12 bonus. Time is 7:04, so I dropped those off just a little after 7. I actually didn't even start this quest until, gosh, almost 10 after 5, so it's been a little less than 3 hours, or 2 hours, excuse me. Been a little less than 2 hours so far. So I will get these last 2 picked up and delivered. In fact, I just had another add-on for $3.65 for 0 additional miles, so that's probably either somebody within the same house or the same person tacked on another order, dessert or something, who knows. Accepted that, figured why not. Pick up for Stevie-S, it actually shows up as 2 orders on here, so I think you just added something on or whatever.
Yeah, it was a regular thing.
Right on.
We got a whole order and he was like, oh yeah, not this one.
He wants more than that, okay. Cool, thank you.
Thank you, you have a nice one.
Yeah, you too. First drop-off will be the Red Robin order. 1.3 miles and 5 minutes away. That is sounding pretty good. Just as I was parking, there was that other gentleman walking away. I thought he might be coming up to pick up the order. And it turns out he dropped off Dunkin' Donuts down there at the same house. Why the Dunkin' Donuts and Red Robin orders weren't combined, I don't know, because they are right next to each other. Just a few doors down from each other. Oh well. Order number 8. Actually, it's a double, so this would probably actually count as 8 and 9. But order number 8 for the quest. That's all that matters. And of course, Uber Eats wants me to take 2 photos, one of each. Okay, we got order number 8 delivered. 7:31. Not too bad for 8 orders. Seems like when I started out doing delivery, it was more like 2 orders per hour, maybe 3. I've gotten a little better at knowing what restaurants will have things ready and what areas will be quicker to get to and to not take too many really long miles. And so now I'm able to do closer to 3 to 4 orders sometimes even. Okay, so ended up being out for an extra half hour or so. Picked up a couple more orders and on my way home, dropped those off, and now it's about 8:25. So still good on the quest, though. I was happy with that. I'm not sure what the exact total will be for those 8 orders. I'm at $90 already, so I'm going to probably break 100 with the incoming tips still to happen. Obviously, that $24 promotion will be the reason I break 100, and it was definitely worth doing in my opinion. I like those quests when they do that. A lot of times it's like $2, $4, $6, and then $4 for the last 2 orders, but this one has been a little better recently. It was $2, $4, $6, and then $12 on the last one, the last 2 orders. So those definitely give you a much bigger bonus than the ones that end with $4. Anyway, that's it for the evening. I'll post up some of the totals once I have them all. Think I like doing these quests and hope to do them again. All right, that's it for me this evening. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like, and come back for more in the future. We'll see you again. Later. GoPro, stop recording.